Very big news, notable. I've been talking about this for a year, and the day is finally coming. Neptune is actually permanently, for the long term, entering Aries. This is happening on January 26th at what a great time, 12:34 p.m. Eastern Time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, for your reference, if you want to look back, if you go to my March 2025 blog, I hadn't been recording my astrology videos yet, so I don't have a video for it. But my March 2025 blog, I talked about the first ingress. So March 30th, 2025 was the first time in any of our lifetimes that Neptune entered Aries. So I gave an overview on some things to expect, what to understand, and that kicked off a preview period. So Neptune moved forward starting at the end of March. Then it's stationed retrograde, but of course, when the retrograde happens, it slows down, but it does keep moving forward until it actually backs up. So it backed up, reversed through those early degrees of early degrees of Aries, and it returned to Pisces on October 22nd of 2025. That I have a video for. So you can go to my YouTube channel and watch that video. So I talk about, okay, we're looking back on that preview period, end of March to basically end of October, around 5 months, 5-month preview period. And so we were discussing that at that point, and then also what to expect for this kind of tail end, the last run through Pisces. So this last run through Pisces ends here on the 26th because it will be officially done. And the stationing direct, again, this was another time I talked about it, was on December 9th. So I have the stationing direct. So there's 2 different videos you could watch, and then I have the blog post. So March, October, and December are the previous times I have discussed this. To set the table here a little bit more, Neptune is the planet of delusion, dreams, intuition, and perception. It has been in Pisces for 13 years. This is a huge chapter. When we have Aries, so Aries is cardinal fire. It is competitive. It is an initiator. It's very passionate. Historically, when we have Neptune in Aries, I researched this. I'm just going to toss out just a few examples. Not a fully comprehensive list of everything that's ever happened in all of history whenever this transit has occurred. But these are some patterns that astrologers have mapped over time, which is cultural shifts and revolution, the end of empires, so whoever is at the top getting knocked down, a change of the world order of leadership. Again, Aries is the leader, the initiator. Wartime, some examples. We had the American Civil War the last time Neptune was in Aries. And then on the more positive side, because I know that list doesn't sound great, is pioneering in the health sciences and spirituality. So we could also think about it as like, oh, bringing more people into the fold, more people talking about intuition, astrology, human design, numerology, whatever it is, advancements in health sciences and medicine. Wonderful. We love to see and hear that. So it is a spectrum of experiences, but that's what we have observed over time. And again, for reference, the last time, other than that preview period we saw last year, the last time that Neptune was in Aries, when it left it and moved into Taurus, was 1875. So this is a long time ago. So that's why it's such a big deal. It's locking in 26th of January. We're in it for the next 13 years. This will be our reality, literally, Neptune. What is our perception of reality? We're moving into a new reality on this day. Because a lot of this is collective energy, this is an outer planet, like the wars and all those other things that we were talking about before. Those are like big picture things. That is the general backdrop, but if you're wanting to consider, well, what does this mean for me, like in my life? Then you can just think about it really simply as my perceptions will shift in this area. So you go to that house or houses that are in Aries, and you're noting your perceptions will shift. You may be more gullible. Watch out for that. You may take the opportunity to apply spiritual modalities or intuition in that area. Maybe your spidey senses are more activated in that area of life. You also could think about what your dreams are. So I'll just give a quick example. Let's say this is in your 4th house. How can you be more idealistic? How can you dream bigger, differently? Dream backed up by action, Aries, as relates to where you live, what your sense of home is. Like that's just like a super quick example, just so you can kind of model it. That is the super individual level of how we could think about this. But otherwise, most of the conversations that you're going to hear over the next 13 years are going to be about what's the collective doing? Okay, whoa, why is everybody acting that way all of a sudden? And the tricky thing is because we have all these outer planets changing signs, it might be hard to decipher, what's tied to what. And because we have Neptune at play, it's like Neptune is just like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on here. And is it this? Is it that? So Neptune is the first. I mean, we have Pluto and Aquarius that's been there, but in 2026, Neptune is the first. So this one is here. And then as the other planets shift into their different signs, a lot of the signatures are similar, even though they're all in different areas. So you'll see that if you go back and look at my previous blog posts and videos in 2025 around the mid-year when all of the planets change signs the first time. Now they're going to be in this sequence here of like locking in